I'm Christine Persichetti. A migrant in Manhattan is on a mission. She's volunteering with Catholic Charities of New York to help other new arrivals, guiding them in everything from finding the right legal services to figuring out the subway system. Currents News' Katie Vasquez has that story from the Lower East Side.
Every day, Jashila Aguilar heads to this Catholic Charities of New York satellite office, which is connected to St. Teresa Church on the Lower East Side. The mom of twins helps the newly arrived as they get settled in the United States, offering them guidance that ranges from finding the right legal services to figuring out the subway system. Not long ago, Jashila was one of them.
I had to help them, to give them all the resources, since they have to start from scratch.
She arrived from Peru in January 2023 with her husband and children. She says her political views endangered the life of her family.
Threats began to come to me, and they mentioned my mother. They called me a traitor to the people.
All her belongings were sold within 10 days, and they made the treacherous trip north. As a devout Catholic, she believes God walked with her along the way.
God has manifested himself in that journey, in this change we have had in our lives.
Life in a new country was not easy. Jashila had to stay in 2 New York City shelters, but she leaned into her faith and was able to find an apartment in Yonkers.
There was a lot of excitement, a lot of joy, because we felt that we were taking another step.
Also helping Jashila along the way was Catholic Charities, and as she became more knowledgeable in how to navigate life as a new arrival, she found she could assist others making a similar journey. Catholic Charities asked her to volunteer, knowing her expertise goes beyond the immigration system.
It is amazing because she has the empathy to understand what they had been through.
Jashila hopes to receive her work permit soon, and she wants to continue volunteering, a role that has brought her joy.
For me, it's not just a job. As I say, it's my reason for living.
In the Lower East Side, Katie Vasquez, Currents News.
Catholic Charities Brooklyn and Queens is able to continue their mission of helping others thanks to a generous donation from DeSales Media. The parent company of Net TV and the communications and technology arm of the Diocese of Brooklyn donated dozens of adult diapers earlier this week. They will be handed out at the food pantries and older adult centers operated by Catholic Charities. Police are still searching for a man who brutally attacked a woman outside a Greek Orthodox Church in Queens. As you can see from this surveillance video, the man followed the woman who was heading to a Sunday service at St. Demetrius Greek Orthodox Church in Briarwood. As she walks up the stairs, he knocks her to the ground. The NYPD says he then stole her purse and drove away in the victim's car. In talking with Currents News, the head pastor at St. Demetrius questioned what kind of person could carry out this kind of attack.
We live in a very evil, challenging world, because to do this on an innocent woman that was coming to church to pray, what kind of a conscience you have, what kind of a morals, nothing. Could care less about human life, about the person.
The pastor says the police regularly patrol the church. Meantime, that woman is in the hospital with a fractured skull and black eye. She is in stable condition. As Bishop Robert Brennan prepares for the Diocese of Brooklyn's Eucharistic revival right around the corner, he's taking some time to speak about the national campaign in a new web series. It's called Beautiful Light, a Pascal Misoji. Each week of the Easter season, 7 different bishops are diving into the sacred mysteries of the Mass. The latest episode, going live on Thursday, will feature Bishop Brennan. We spoke to the co-host of the series, Sister Alicia Torres, who says Bishop Brennan has shown constant encouragement for the campaign.
I just want to say Bishop Brennan has been so supportive of the National Eucharistic Revival over these years. He's made a lot of efforts in the diocese there to cultivate the revival. I know there's going to be a huge event on April 20th. Thousands of people are expected to gather for the celebration of the Mass and just to really be witnesses to our Eucharistic faith. So many thanks to Bishop Brennan for his generosity. I know he's going to be leading a delegation to the Eucharistic Congress this summer, so I can't say enough words of thanks to Bishop Brennan, and we're really excited to have him live with us.
Once again, Bishop Brennan will be on that program live Thursday, April 11th at 8 p.m. You can watch it on the National Eucharistic Revival's Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube pages. As those thousands of people Sister Alicia mentioned enter Louis Armstrong Stadium on April 20th, they'll be greeted with a different beat, one powered by Christ. The St. Michael's Church Drum Corps out of Flushing, Queens will be one of several cultural performances at the Diocese of Brooklyn's Eucharistic Revival. And as Currents News' Jessica Easthope reports, even in rehearsal, these percussionists leave an impression.
Quiet mornings are rare in Flushing, Queens. But even more so now, as the Diocese of Brooklyn's Eucharistic Revival is just days away. The St. Michael's Church Drum Corps
Ready, go!
is practicing tirelessly.
We are nervous, but we are excited also. We just do the best.
Their steps are delicate, but their beat is powerful. Christy Lynn leads the all-women team, and behind her march the faces of this community, young and old.
We think God like that. More noise, more happy for us.
These women drum with a confidence that can't be taught. It comes from Christ. Because deep down they're nervous to showcase their chops at a stadium performance in front of 10,000 people. They only started playing 2 years ago. But experience is outpaced by raw talent and deep faith. While Christy sets the tempo up front, Susan Pan is in the back, a spot reserved for the strongest drummers.
Just like the Bible say, the elephant, some hers in the middle with protection or group. I need to put protection the team.
The drum corps makes noise for God. St. Michael's pastor, Father Vincentius Doe, is excited to hear it ring through the streets as they process to the Eucharistic Revival on April 20th.
We will wake the whole neighborhood up that morning with our drums, and we will walk there joyfully to give glory to God.
The women are shattering stereotypes with every hit of their drumsticks, and their pounding is prayer.
I'm so happy we can do something because of God.
Very empowering for them. It's not just performing, it's really praying.
Culture keeps them steady, and faith guides their hands. But it's the Eucharist,
The bread, the Bible tells us, it is Christ.
that drives them forward. In Flushing, Jessica Easthope, Currents News.
Once again, the event will be on April 20th. There's still time to reserve your seat. Just sign up at your local parish. And for more information, just go online to dioceseofbrooklyn.org. That is this Currents News update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us, because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.